What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers review, and today we're going to take a look at the Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, I didn't really have much interest in this mold because I've heard bad things, but I had some Toys R Us rewards cash and a coupon, both of which were going to expire this coming weekend, so I got this guy for a whopping $4, and I figured I'd give him a look there. First impressions, he's definitely a very, very small toy. Here he is next to a deluxe Bumblebee. You can see, I guess, roughly the same size. A little bit wider on Prime there, but this one definitely feels a little bit more substantial than Prime, just due to the hollowness and such of the Prime mold. But it's not bad. It would be nicer if it was bigger, like a Voyager size, just because it is Optimus Prime. But yeah, it's not bad. It rolls. This middle wheel always seems to me like it just kind of sits right off the ground a little, so it doesn't roll. But whatever, it rolls. The gun here can be removed. It's got two pegs here, which is a little bit strange, but you can plug it into different areas if you so choose. I don't know why they put pegs on strange areas like this, because, I mean, does anyone actually think that that looks cool? I don't know. The transformation on this guy is ridiculously easy, which is a benefit and it's a downfall. I do like complex Transformers, they're fun to fiddle around with, but I do have to say, since I got it yesterday, he's been sitting on a table in my living room, and I have felt the need to pick him up and just kind of transform him back and forth. So I guess it's kind of a fun transformation. What you start by doing is pulling out the feet from these tabs here. And I'll go the other way because he comes packaged in robot mode, but I just want to show you the vehicle first. So anyway, fold that down, fold his whole feet over like this, and then flip out his feet, split it. Now, what you're gonna do, take this, let's raise this, take that apart here, and these are his arms. What you're gonna do is take this piece, flip it, and rotate it back like that, just so the bumper is kind of going along his arms there. Rotate his hands and flip. Rotate his elbow, flip. Do the wrist rotation here. And then your final bit here is you're gonna take his arms, and they have like a gray lever in there, and as you do that, it's gonna actually reveal his head. And this is a good thing and a bad thing in my opinion, because it is very easy once you are working with his head to make it go in. You can flip this panel and it actually will clip into place back there. And there you go. You've got an Optimus Prime. And I gotta say, he's actually a pretty cool figure because he's extremely posable for a little Optimus Prime. But he is very, very little. Just do a little 360 here. The back actually looks pretty clean, but you can see there's a lot of hollowness to him, especially his legs and his arms and stuff like that. So yeah, you got Optimus Prime. He has a good ball jointed head. He's got ball joints everywhere it counts, bicep swivel, a nice elbow, and of course the wrist. Oh, you can also, I'm sorry, these exhaust pipes. For Prime they tell you to go like this, and I suspect for Ultra Magnus they're in white and Ultra Magnusy. There you go. Ball jointed hip. It's got a rotation up there, but a little bit limited due to the molding of the hips here, but not bad. Very nice knee just because of the way he transforms. But that does kind of, you know, on the right angles, gives him pretty good epic posability. His foot is ball jointed down here, so you get plenty of ankle tilt and movement out of that. So yeah, overall, he's really actually a pretty good Prime in terms of posability. His gun, it has the 2 pegs. I like that it kind of looks like the G1 gun, especially the truncated triangle here. But you can also take this if you want, and they show you plugged into like the shoulder up here. But I don't really like how that looks personally. I don't know, you may like it. I don't. So let's put that back. Yeah, so actually a pretty good Prime, just very small. The problem is, when you consider how small he is, here he is next to that Bumblebee mold again, who is one of the smallest Classics style toys. So you can just see, he's just really tiny. Unfortunately, I don't have my War for Cybertron Cliff Jumper handy, but he is much larger than this Optimus Prime. But I do have the War for Cybertron Megatron, and you can just see that he really kind of dwarfs Optimus. For 2 characters that are supposed to be of very similar stature. Yeah, Optimus feels really small. And I know, by comparison, I think Ultra Magnus is going to feel even smaller when I can eventually find him, but whatever. I still think it's cool. It's nice if you're an Optimus collector for sure, and he's got lots of cool detail that I think with some paint work really could make this guy pop. Now, the one reason I did find this guy interesting and kind of have my urge to get him is because of the G2 Bruticus that I've gotten, the Fall of Cybertron version, who I don't think wants to stand very well on this table here. But you really do get a nice sense of the scaling between the 2 of them when you do it that way. I'm not a big fan of this toy either, but he does kind of look cool if he's coming after Optimus Prime. So, I would show you my Fall of Cybertron Jazz for a comparison, but due to the changes of temperature around here recently, apparently his non-pinned arm fell off somewhere in my closet, and I have no idea where. So, alright, I said I was going to do the reverse transformation on here again, just to show it off, because this is how he comes in the package. Again, super duper easy, which is pretty nice. Rotate his smokestacks up. Let's just get his hands situated away. Flip them 180. Flip his shoulders. Fold everything on up. And we'll just leave that like this. Flip this. Fold it up. Flip that. Now we'll activate. Pull this out of here. Then we'll activate the automorph by rotating everything down. We can close that. Now we'll rotate his arms forward like this. There's a slot here, tab on each of the arms. So just get it in its position and plug it on in to each side. Now we'll rotate this grill into place. The 2 pieces of the grill will connect, and then you'll just kind of pop it on into the little correct sockets, which should make the grill on the truck line up down there. Now take this, rotate it back, and what we're going to do here, before we finish rotating it, well, let's do the feet. Rotate them all the way forward so the pegs are out the back here. Like that. You can go ahead and peg these together too. Now once you have that, rotate the whole leg assembly like this, and then just rotate it up and plug these pegs into these holes. Like that. And you're done. He's back in his truck mode. Really, really easy. I rather like it. Anyway guys, this is T2RX6. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time.